Good day, my name is Adam West. I'm from 1485 in the period of the War of the Roses. I've travelled from Escafeld in South Yorkshire, which in some years' time will be known as Sheffield. At the moment I'm here training with the goodly men of Lord Howard's retinue. We will be later fighting at the Battle of Bosworth. Brought with us weapons we're training with, such as the broadsword, originally that of a noble but now accessible to most men of war during the period. I'm also outfitted in armour reflecting somewhat of my status, that of a man-at-arms, someone who goes into close quarters combat, so I have fully plated up my arms and I'm not allowed for the flexibility archers need, who might just put chains against their padding as opposed to full plate. The main design of this armour is that when arrows strike it, hopefully they'll be reflected to one side. That as a secondary thought, but still essential in close quarters combat, it absorbs the force of impact, so when struck by the opposing opponent's weapons such as swords and bills or bill hooks, they will not go through this armour and defeat myself in battle. Before the shield disappeared, there was a period where weapons got heavier and heavier in order to combat the more effective armour throughout the medieval period. One option was just to use steel clubs. This is simply there for this device.
Only in barricades, make sure you move.
I'm not feeling so confident, as I just lost many a fight during this tourney, but I hope to do better throughout the course of the day.
My name's Ricky besides Hautbois musicians, and we're playing today as part of the Ripon Cathedral Heritage Day. Today we're in Ripon Cathedral, a magnificent example of a medieval cathedral, and so we brought some 15th century music along to play here. Things like bells and harps and flutes, lutes, rebecks, bagpipes. The 15th century is also the time of the Italian Renaissance, so the very latest technology is things like the hurdy-gurdy and recorders. We're playing today comes from the 15th century, 500 years ago. All the tunes are written down at this time in history, we haven't made any of them up, and all the musical instruments we're playing are all modern copies of things that were popular in this country at that time.